Whoa, that's pretty dirty. Definitely time to change it out. Hello YouTubers, today I'm going to show you how to change the air filter in a Maserati Granturismo. When it comes to basic maintenance items on these exotic cars, a lot of dealers like to throw around big service numbers to intimidate you into thinking that they're the only ones that can do it, or it must be really labor intensive. But in most cases, that isn't always the case. Changing the air filter in my wife's 2012 Granturismo S took me all of 20 minutes to do, and it was quite easy. Let me show you. In order to gain access to the air filter, I first need to remove the engine beauty cover. This beauty cover is held on by 19 T25 Torx bolts. Definitely take your time in removing them, and be sure not to lose any of them, because they are expensive to replace. These sandwich baggies are great for putting all of my bolts in so I don't lose them. Now that all the bolts are removed, I can now lift up on the engine beauty cover and remove it. Next, remove this connector. Use a flathead screwdriver to pry the old ear clamp off. You can remove the air box once you release these 3 clamps that hold it in place. Just slide the intake hose back and gently pull it out. Now you can remove the old air filter. After removing the old air filter, I noticed a whole bunch of dirt and grime that had collected in the air box. There is no way I'm going to reassemble it like that, so I'm going to clean it out. On the left is a $20 air filter, and on the right is a $120 air filter that has been blessed by Maserati. The $20 air filter will work just as well as the overpriced Maserati one. I'll leave a link in the description on where you can get the cheaper air filter. Install the new air filter with the fins facing towards the front of the engine. I like to rub a tiny bit of WD-40 on the inside of the rubber hose, which helps slide the air box in. Make sure the 3 tabs on the bottom of the air box slide into these slots. Reinstall the air box. Use the 3 metal clamps to fasten the airbox cover to the housing. Reattach the connector to the mass airflow sensor. Reinstall the engine beauty cover and install the bazillion bolts that hold it on. Unfortunately, the original airbox clamp is one-time use only, so it will need to be replaced. I tried finding an aftermarket ear clamp that was 114.5 millimeters in size, just like the original, but I couldn't. So I called the dealer to order one, but the dealer wanted over $50 in shipping charges for an $8 clamp from Italy. Apparently, the dealer thinks I grew up on a stupid farm eating moron seeds. Instead, I decided to use a stainless steel T-bolt clamp that is reusable. I will leave a link in the description on where you can get one. These T-bolt clamps have enough force to crush the plastic piping, so definitely be careful when tightening them down. I tightened my clamp down until I could no longer rotate it on the pipe. And that's how you change the air filter in a Maserati Granturismo. See, that wasn't so bad. Hopefully this video will give you the confidence to service the air filter yourself. Next week, I'll show you how to change the fluid in the differential. So long.